What's up guys, this is Chronic Rush and welcome back to my FIFA 15 Squad Builder series. But basically I'm going to starting off with the Squad Builders as a cheap squad, starter squads for you guys to build up until you earn some coins to get into some of the better players. Prices are starting to slowly drop in my opinion. Some of the players are becoming a lot cheaper. So these starter squads are slowly going to slow down in terms of what I produce. And we're going to have some more expensive squads because I guess some of you guys are going to have a lot more coins available now in terms of about, I think it's 2 weeks or 3 weeks of playtime. And you definitely should have at least a coin total of around 40k maybe guys. So if you haven't got that, don't worry about it. Just keep practicing, keep going at it. Also make sure you use the coin boost as well. They can be a very beneficial factor into getting some coins to get some of the better players, which may increase your chances and be able to win some games, win the divisions, and get the coin bonuses from that. But today I've got you should I say, a cheap Russian League squad. I normally could call it a starter one in the sense that this squad could have been a lot cheaper in terms of around 5k, but I decided to go for some of the cheaper available gold, not rare players available. So it is probably on the 9k mark, 10k mark, depending on how much you get the players for. But it is a cheap version of the Russian League squad, but still has some very good solid players in. So let's get straight into the formation, and we'll start off with the 4-5-1 formation. Just an overall okay formation. I haven't really used it too much, and I actually enjoy playing with it. It took some time to get used to, but you just have to make sure you keep possession in the midfield, and don't try and rush your attack too much. Just keep playing it around until you find the right opportunity to play the ball into the strikers. Play mainly with the cams, wait for your wingers to run round, or maybe even your striker. But we're going to start off with the goalkeeper, and it's going to be this player here, Akinfeyev, 83 rated keeper, plays for CSK in Moscow, and cost me 1,100 coins, and he's got some fantastic stats: 84 diving, 80 handling, 85 reflexes, and 78 positioning. And he's actually a really good, decent keeper to have there in goal, and I would definitely recommend him, and he's quite a cheap player as well. Moving on to the right back, we have this player here, Fernandez, Brazilian, another Moscow player, and cost 550 coins, and he's probably one of the best right backs available in the Russian League, just because he's one of the faster options with 81 pace, 78 defending, and 76 physical, which isn't too bad. Also high attacking, high defensive work rates, and being 6'2", is quite a solid play in terms of defensively orientated right backs. Sometimes you feel like right backs have a lot of pace and get the field too much and don't get back, but this guy seemed to be in the position quite a bit and also helped in the attack when required. Moving on to the two centre-backs here. First again here is going to be this player here, Boschetti, Italian player, plays for Spartak, and cost me 550 coins for 78 pace, 77 defending, and 74 physical, 6'1", high attacking work rate, high defensive work rate, and he's a very good player indeed to have in that centre-back, and he's going to be paired up with this player here, Galay, who recently moved from the Portuguese league, which I did a previous video on, to Zenit, I'm guessing for the money, which is kind of frustrating in the sense that he had a very good couple of seasons at Benfica, but 83 rated centre-back, cost me 850 coins, and the main reason is that because he is a very sluggish player in terms of pace, 52 pace, but he's got some very good defending stats of 86 defending and 78 physical, 6'2" player as well, so he's quite a tall player that's going to be in that role, hopefully winning most of the headers, winning headers from goals at corner kicks as well, and his pace is a bit of a letdown. There is some faster options in the Russian League. A gold non-reb German player, I think it is a fast option that could fill that role quite well. But he didn't do too bad in the centre-back position, especially paired up with Boschetti, and with this left-back here, Cristito. The pace kind of equaled out each other. Cristito wasn't too attacking, I felt. Yes, he has got the high attack and work rate, but he didn't bomb down the field as much as I expected him to. 82 pace, 77 defending, 72 physical, and the rest of his stats are fairly solid. 6'2", and for 950 coins was a very good player indeed. And you could build some decent squad builders around him and Boschetti, getting a fairly strong link there as well, just to be a thought in the future. But we're going to move on to the centre mid here, and we're going to have this player here, Axel Witsel, the Belgium, 80 rated player, and this guy is probably one of my favourite players in the team in terms of I had so much fun playing with him. He was a dominant force in the centre midfield, cost me 1,100 coins, and as you can see, all of his stats are above 70. He's got very good defending and physical and dribbling, not bad pace, shooting, passing, or defending by anyone's means. 6'1". He's got some work rates which work very well for the centre mid position, as well as 4-star skill moves. But this guy scored me some, I think it was 2 long shots, which look pretty good. I couldn't score quite as many goals. I couldn't get into this team. But eventually hit a way of being able to play with it. And I just put Axel Witsel on a couple of long shots. And I tried about 5 times and put 2 in the back on there. Some perfect, absolute beauties, which you guys should see on the screen. I'll do it straight after this, so you'll probably see the long shots. Now you have a pause of talking, see the 2 long shots I scored with it, which were pretty decent indeed, and I was pretty happy about that, and it was a very, very good play indeed to have in that centre mid position. Moving on to the right mid there, guys, and we have this player here, Tosic, another Moscow player, and this guy is 78 rated. You've got various different options in that right mid position, also right wing as well, but I decided to go for Tosic, a cheaper option, gold red player, and he's actually got some very, very decent stats. You can see 89 pace, 84 dribbling, 76 shooting, and 74 passing, high attacking work rate, so he's going to get down that wing, as well as 4-star skill moves, so he's got some very, very good stats indeed for a right mid, as well as the pace. The pace is always decent to get round players, whip the ball in, or even cut inside and hit it with his left, as well as he's a left-footed player playing on the right, so he's going to be able to get into the box and smack it with his left and provide a potential threat coming inside. Moving on to the left mid, we have this player here, Jalzinho, a place for FC Krasnodar, I think it is, and cost me 650 coins, so discard price basically, with 88 pace, 79 dribbling, 75 shooting, 78 passing, 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, left-footed player, high attacking work rates as well. So again, he's a very, very similar player in terms of Tosic, in the sense that he's got pace, he's got decent dribbling and shooting, not bad passing either. Shame he doesn't have 4-star skill moves, which I think would be a huge beneficiary to have in that wing spot, obviously. But still, he's got the pace to get around players, whip the ball in, and also he can come inside with a 4-star weak foot as well and drill it in with his right foot. Moving on to the centre attacking mids here. First we have here is going to be this player here, Valbuena, the Frenchman, now plays for, I think it is, I'm not too sure, Dynamo Moscow, that's it, but he's an 81 rated player, gone to a gold rare. I believe he used to be 82 rated gold non-rare in FIFA 14, but cost me 1,200 coins, and this guy, very, very good player in terms of 86 pace, 83 dribbling, 73 shooting, 80 passing, 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, high attacking work rate. So he's going to be up there helping support the striker, which I felt was the main. He helped in terms that you need a centre attacking mid that's going to stay up there, break up the field to help support the striker, just to give you an option. Because when you got one at the top, you do feel a bit isolated in terms of counter attacks or something like that from a corner. But you've got Valbuena here sprinting up, hopefully catching up with the player and providing another option. And also, he's a very, very good player indeed to have in the centre mid spot. He's got good shooting, passing, and his pace isn't too bad either. He's going to be paired up with this player here, Boussafa, 5-star skiller, Moroccan, 81 rated, and cost me 750 coins. And this guy, medium work rates, meaning he's not actually going to bomb up the field too much, but again, he's in that position where he can hold the ball up and wait for more support. And I felt the combo between these two in terms of work rates worked very, very well, in terms that they provided options, never got too far forward, in the sense that we did feel a bit outnumbered, especially when you got the wingers that are high attacking work rates, the striker and the camera high attacking work rate, and you've got the likes of Witsel. If he goes on forwards, you've still got Boussafa there, who's slightly further back, that can provide a bit of a slowing down effect in terms of if they have a break or anything. But he's got 80 pace, 86 dribbling, 72 shooting. Like I said, 5-star skill moves, and works very, very well in that centre attacking mid spot. And we're moving on to the final player of this Russian League cheap squad up top. And you're probably thinking there's quite a few options. I decided to go for this player here, Kokorin. And you're probably thinking, why? This guy is probably one of my favourite strikers so far in FIFA, in terms that he's a bit of a hidden gem. For 350 coins, yes, he hasn't put too many goals in the back of there. He's nearly scored one every game. But I wasn't creating too many chances with this squad until I started getting used to it. But this guy provided so much threat up top. 85 pace, 75 dribbling, 77 shooting, and 72 passing. 6 foot as well, high attacking work rate. So he's always up there, always waiting for that ball over the top. He's got the pace to keep up with, and he's got some finishing, and he's not the weakest of players either. And I felt he's just a very, very good gold non-rare striker that probably would work in any team. Yes, I think he would work a lot better with 2 up top, him and someone linking, just because you have the options in playing it between the two. But 1 up top, he didn't do bad either. He was putting in goals, and that's what you want from your striker. So, guys, that is the cheap Russian League squad there, as you can see on the screen. Obviously, Witsel with his long shots. You've got some gold rare players there that go for fairly cheap amount of coins. Valbuena and Busafa fairly solid. You got two decent cheap wingers. Garay, yes, I think that's probably the main aspect, that if I was to concede a goal, it would be over the top ball. Garay just doesn't react to it, too sluggish, and my other centre back can't catch up with him. Akinfeev in goal did the job, and the two right backs, full backs, weren't too attacking and weren't too defensive. They did help play a role in attack and defence, which I like a lot in terms of FIFA 15. But guys, that's the cheap Russian League squad. If I missed any players out, players you think should have been in this cheap squad, put that in the comments. I've also got a more, probably one of the best Russian League squads you can build in terms of players, in terms of price and stuff like that. So make sure you stay tuned for that one. This is just a cheap squad, guys. For some of you guys who don't have a lot of coins or looking for a squad rotation team, this would be a very, very good team to have. Remember to hit that like button and also remember to subscribe. Stay tuned to this series as well as my Team of the Week predictions. And I should have a brand new series out coming soon as well, guys, if it is not already out, which should be, I'm not going to give any hints, but make sure you go and check out my channel for that, guys. But guys, this comes to the end of the episode. This has been Crush. Till next time, adios!